What's up, guys? Back with me is you with Smallville, Season 5, Episode 8, Solitude. Okay, so this episode starts off with, since I forgot to mention that Lois moved into the Talon. Yeah, Lois moved into Talon in episode 6. Yeah, so Lois is, Lois is driving Martha home, and when Shelby, or as I call him, Crypto. I think that should be his name. The dog should be named Crypto. So, yeah. She sees Shelby or Crypto, and Martha, and then there's like big black, and Clark sees it, and Martha's like put into the hospital, and Clark's, and Milton, and Clark's like, the doctors can't help, but I know who can. He's like, this is a, and hey, he's like, Jonathan kind of doesn't trust Milton fine. He's like, oh yeah, I can just take my wife to the hospital. He's like, no, let Martin Fine do his job. He's a Kryptonian. And he's like, Clark, well, if he's a bad Kryptonian, and like all the others, and Martha said in an earlier episode that you can't judge Kryptonians. You can't judge a race by its decisions. Which, yeah. So Martin finds like, hey, it was Jor-El who did it. So Clark's like, what if Jor-El? Were you the one who did it? And Jor-El was like, no, I did not do it. And he's like, liar, you were the one that did it. And he's like, you were the one. And he's like, you. So Martin Fine said the only way to cure Martha is to destroy the fortress. So Clark, of course, listens to him, and he's like, what do I need to do? And he's like, here's a big thingy that does it. So Clark does it, and Martin Fine's like, what's up? I'm not actually on your side. I'm actually a bad guy. And Kryptonite's Clark, and he's like, I actually want to free Zod, so I want to free General Zod, so I'm going to do it. So, but Chloe, thanks to Chloe, she's able to open up the fortress, save Clark, and stop Martin Fine's evil plan, because now Martin Fine's a bad guy, and it will stop Martin Fine's evil plan, and from releasing Zod, and they're able to like kill him, but that doesn't actually kill him, because they also gets rid of the spaceship from Lex's mansion, which Lex, of course, always blames. The one thing that Lex can't do is stop blaming his dad for things, because now he's blaming his dad for the disappearance of the ship, the black ship. He's blaming his dad, which, of course, Lionel had nothing to do with it. He tries to tell this to Lex, but Lex is like, I don't believe you. It makes him, and Lionel just keep playing the keyboard, and yeah, so by killing Martin Fine, that disappears the ship, or Martin Fine's not actually dead because his eyes turn into like goo, so Martin Fine isn't actually dead. I think he's gonna come back later and be like, what's Clark? I'm not actually dead. So yeah, Martha's fine. Martha's fine, and then like, we feel with Dr. Fine. Yeah, I can't believe that's another person that I liked that ended up being a bad guy. I like Jason Teague, and then he turned out to be a bad guy. And I liked Milton Fine, and then he turned out to be a bad guy. Why is this show making me like the characters, and then like the side characters, and then the one season characters, and then they turn out to be evil? Why do you do that, Smallville? Why? First Jason Teague, I like Jason Teague, but he turned out to be a bad guy. But then I like Milton Fine, and then he turned out to be a bad guy. I was even told myself that I didn't want that to happen, where I had to like someone and then it turned out to be evil. But Smallville writers at the time were like, hey, Smallville writers were the Smallville was like, oh yeah, we don't actually care. He's a bad guy. Why? Why is the character that I like in the show are the evil guys? Why? Why are the I like the bad guys in this show? Yeah. So, do you have anything else to say about this episode? Last episode was really, really weird. So, like, comment, subscribe, because you have a wonderful day. I'll see you next Smallville.